Now, it tells the tale of Ben, a child who wears a hearing aid who faces the challenge of learning to enjoy birthday parties despite his impairment. A Birthday for Ben is one in a series of books produced by Special Stories Publishing, designed to educate and help children to accept special education needs in themselves or indeed others. The series recently received a Silver Moonbeam Children's Book Award for its efforts, and we're joined this morning by its author, Kate Gaynor, and Caroline Carswell from Irish Deaf Kids. Welcome and congratulations. This is it's a very big award. Tell us just the significance of it, please.
Yeah, well, basically, the award was established by a company in the US called the Jenkins Group. So I think it was created to sort of, bring awareness to exemplary children's books that were being published by independent publishers. So we contacted them back in the summer to see if we were eligible, because we don't actually have an office in the US yet.
I like that, yes. That's good. That's good.
Yeah, so we contacted them just, to make sure that we were, because we sell an awful lot of our stock is sold through Amazon and also through our own website. So we do have an awful lot of sales through the States. So yeah, we were eligible for the award, and we decided to put in the series of books. So, it's a set of 4 books, one of which is Caroline's book, A Birthday for Ben. So, yeah, they came back to us in September to say that we got a silver medal. So it's great, to have recognition, I suppose, outside of Ireland.
Of course,
it's always...
and it means the company can get bigger, the company can develop. Caroline, you set up Irish Deaf Kids a couple of years ago, and it's gone from strength to strength. Why did you set it up?
I set it up because there was a need for information to be on the web for parents and teachers, that were easy to read and to help them understand what was needed for deaf kids in mainstream schools.
Wonderful, yeah. And you see, children are they will take a lead from something like a book. They will be openly honest. There's no agendas in a lot of cases. So if you can inform and explain how to deal with things that are sometimes strange or new.
Exactly, and I suppose the younger that you do that, the better it is. Yeah. I mean, Caroline herself, went through mainstream school as well. So when we were creating the story, I suppose, it was really important that we worked together in creating the story. And also our illustrator for this book, Aidan, is from Dublin as well. Karen Quirk is her name, and she's deaf herself. So, we felt that Karen's work would bring an extra dimension, I suppose, to have a deaf illustrator on board will, I suppose, bring an extra dimension to the story. Yeah. Because obviously in the story itself, the illustrations also have images of children using sign language. And so, obviously if you can show that to children in classrooms and, in,
of course,
in
it's an
their peer
educational
group.
tool.
Exactly, and I suppose for a deaf child to see themselves, as a main protagonist in a book is also really important, So the main character in the story is wearing a hearing aid, and maybe that doesn't usually happen, I suppose, in sort of traditional children's publishing. So it was really important for us to have that.
Okay, and I think it also shows that children can go through the mainstream education.
Yes, yes.
Was it difficult? Was it difficult? Was it hard?
Yes, but if you have the right hearing aid and the right support, you can do it. And
of course you went off to Trinity then afterwards.
What I found was there were other children with hearing aids in the school. So hearing aids were not that different.
Right, of course.
Outside school, maybe at summer camp, you're on holiday, but I had to explain this was to help me here. And that's why we put that into the book.
Of course, yeah. And you broadened it out then, because you're looking at other children in different circumstances.
Yes, exactly. Like the series, I suppose, deals with 4 different issues, as I said, one of them being Caroline's. So we also then worked with 3 other Irish charities, Irish Autism Action, Down Syndrome Ireland and the Dyslexia Association. So the series of books, I suppose, deals with special education needs kind of as a whole. So we talked to a couple of, different schools and lots of different teachers and parents to sort of see what, the main issues were that were coming up time and time again in mainstream school, for children with special education needs. And again, I suppose now that there are you know, there are more children with special education needs attending mainstream schools, so it's important.
Yeah, because of the cutbacks that are coming in as well. We're going to see more of that, aren't we?
That's it. Yeah.
Well, look, good luck with Special Stories Publishing and with Irish Deaf Kids. The books are available in all good bookstores.
Yeah.
Amazon has them as well, and Tesco have them too.
Yeah.
All right, and onwards and upwards with the expansion. I mean, into the US. It's exciting times for the pair of you.
Yeah.
The very best of luck with it, and thanks for coming in this morning.
Thanks.